Hello YouTube, I am back. Today I am going to demonstrate my newest video. In this video I will be presenting a Minecraft high density data storage system using Minecraft shulker boxes. This system uses stackable or unique stackable but unique stackable or non-unique stackable items. Right now the system is set to take these 7 types of wool. It is easily modifiable. Each input item type corresponds to a direct output which can be easily mapped to binary. Let us create an input. As I'm creating this input, I think it would be interesting to note that I'm not good at talking and doing things at the same time. Here we have our input box. If I put it into this dispenser and pull this lever, it'll activate the system. Let me freeze the redstone time so we can talk through how this happens. For any data storage system, there are 3 main steps: reading data, writing data, and well, I guess the 3rd step is a little bit different, but it's making sure that data is the same for both the input and the output. This system can read data and write data, but it only copies data. It does not write new, unique data. However, the input and the output are always the same, which allows this to be effectively used in larger logical circuits. So, if we resume time, we will see the items from the shulker box getting sent down this chain. As they're getting sent down this chain, they're going through this output signal buffer. Each of these lines corresponds to a unique type of those blocks. What we just saw happen here is these blocks went into this hopper line, such that each hopper held each unique slot in the order they were present in the shulker box. This redstone signal output then will produce through this rising edge detector an output that goes to this larger, lower machine. This larger, lower machine uses masking to replicate the input. So, at this stage, the input has been read out. Now, all that's left is for the input to then be replicated again so that it can be stored back into some form of solid state storage. To do this, we use the nature of shulker boxes, or any entity inventory. So, we will pull out the last item, and then we will put in the next item. Then we'll pull out the last item and put in the next item. This prevents stacking and allows for any stackable unique input to be used as an item for the data storage. What will happen when this redstone line turns off is this rising edge will be activated and it will start going through. But first, I will place down the block and this redstone torch gets activated. So let us watch that happen. Okay. Now, our masked shulker box has been placed. And we can see that item number 27 has been taken out. Then we're going to see this rising edge detector send out its signal. At some point. There we go. So now the machine is off. How does unfreeze? Shulker box has had the first 3 items put into it. This dispenser just dropped its item. Dropper just put its item in. It will next show up here. Oh. This dropper will then put its item in. Now it got broken again. This process repeats over and over again, eventually leading to an output over here. This output goes into a minecart chest. This minecart chest will then be sent over towards the beginning area. Furthermore, when the output finally occurs, it will activate this line, which will create a new masked shulker box using the input shulker box. So it should be finishing up relatively soon. Okay. So this is our output, which we want to be identical to our input. We will check that out in a minute. First, let's explain how the shulker box mask is made. It will send an output down this redstone signal line, which then will activate this redstone line using this redstone torch. When this occurs, this minecart chest will be filled up with all of these items in order. This will then come up to this area over here. In this area, it will read out the items into a new shulker box. When it is done reading out the items, it will break the shulker box and place a new one. If you saw earlier, the minecart that passed me by right here comes from the input. Then it takes the items and puts it into this dispenser. So any shulker from the input is then used by the machine. And that is why it has a yield 0 usage. The output comes over here. This shulker box that then becomes the mask goes into this hopper below, and every other shulker box that comes in, it will go out into this system here. So we should see the box breaking soon. Broken, new one placed, empty, and it's in here as a mask. And when the next one comes along, they'll both get put in there. So let's look at our output. This is our output. This was our input, maybe. So this was our output. This was our input. As you can see, they are identical, so the data has been preserved. Thank you very much for watching.